Y del bueno,
All right, guys, this is Jesus Chavez again coming to you from Tucson, Arizona. I apologize. We are here live once more. We had some technical difficulties. We're hoping that this link actually works, and it should be working. So, going back to a great story that Jaime was talking about and sharing his actual experiences. Um, Take it away, brother. Take it away. So, hopefully, we can get this link to work, and we're here to serve.
Sure, let's try it. So yeah. So the topic today is about the huge decision that sometimes we have to take. So what I did last year, I have a I've been working for myself since 2011. Then I own a restaurant. Then I had a food truck, production company. We make small commercials and videos. And then on 23rd October 2014, I have a cardiac arrest because I didn't take my pills for hypertension. So yeah, I almost died. My wife saved my life. She took me to the hospital, and I was there for 1 week under a lot of injections and medicine and tests. They didn't find anything. They say my heart is a little bigger now. And yeah, I pretty much almost died. And then after that, I remember on the October 30th, I get off the hospital at 4 p.m. and then I went straight to work because I'm a workaholic. I went straight to work on my food truck. I stayed there the whole night. And then I was thinking about it. And I say, I'm gonna sell this food truck. I'm gonna sell my business, and I'm gonna die. I don't care. That's what I thought. So I took all the money. It was like $14,000. I went to Chile. I purchased flight tickets next day. And I say to my wife, listen, after what happened, I just want to see my family. I don't know if I'm going to see them again. I don't know if it is going to happen again. So I went to Chile, and I was eating, and I was like overweight, very crazy for a month, drinking and everything. And then one day, one of my friends asked me, Jaime, what you gonna do with your life now? And it was funny. It was like I don't know. Nobody asked that. So I say, yeah, what I'm gonna do is I want to be a millionaire. That's what I wanna do. Say, yeah, whatever. Say, yeah, man, that's what I want. And I had this tattoo. It was not this one. It was just small. And I say, let's with the same guy. I say, I'm gonna make a tattoo. I'm gonna finish the whole arm. So I did the whole arm. I say, why? I say, because I never had tattoos on this part of my arms. I have the whole body, but I don't have like here. Because I always say, okay, if something happened and I go to find a job, nobody's gonna hire me. Or many people say, no, this guy with tattoos, we cannot hire these people. So I always protect my arms, and this time I say, okay, I will never ever work for anybody else. I just want to work for myself. So I made this tattoo. I say, I don't care. I want to change. I start losing weight, eating more healthy. I lost a lot of weight, almost 40 pounds. And then once I came back to Puerto Rico, I changed my mind, and I say, no, now I'm gonna fight for my life. So I wanna do something else. So in the beginning of this year, I say, okay, I'm gonna find something to make money online. And I was looking for a long time on this opportunity that we use it now. And I found a friend there. She worked with me many years ago. So but it was in 2007. So but that time we didn't have Facebook. So I searched the whole Facebook and I found her. I say, listen, you're doing this? Yeah, yeah. Well, if you can be my sponsor. So I start with this opportunity that we're doing now. And almost 8 months after, I'm doing so well. Okay, I have a team. Uh, I I came to the last event, which was in Vegas, like 2 weeks ago, and I took one of the guys of my team, my wife, and then for the next events in 3 months, It's in Orlando. I'm taking already 6 people with me, including my parents. So all of them, they're going to the event. So what am I saying all this? Because they say an important decision that you take in your life. Because in that point, on October 2014, last year, I say, okay, I don't care. I'm just gonna eat, drink, and do whatever until I die. From just one question of somebody, a random friend, who asked me, "What are you gonna do now?" I say, "Yeah, I wanna be a millionaire. I wanna change my life." So that was a huge decision in my life. Okay, I already took the decision to not work for anybody else, but in that point, I said I don't care about anything. And from that point, after a question, I say now I care about everything. So I want to change what I'm doing now for something else better. And why? Because I have to take care of my wife. I have a wife. I cannot think about myself. I cannot be so selfish. And yeah, that's what happened. And the second, I don't want to extend it too much, but the second important decision just happened yesterday. That not many people know that you guys are kind of lucky. You are the first one who are going to know. My wife resigned. So yesterday, after 13 years of work, she resigned. She decided to join me on this journey. So yeah, two big decisions. I mean, she's a pharmacist, and after working 13 years for the same company, she just decided I want to be free. So let's be free. So that's what we're doing now, and it's working pretty good. I'm building a nice team. I'm getting nice results, and yeah, I'm lucky to have good friends online, like Jesus, Jose. In the beginning, I remember when I just started, I was so lost. Like, like I don't know, like you are in another country. Imagine yourself in another country, and you find a friend. I say, hey, listen, I don't know the language. I don't understand anything. Can you please guide me a little bit? How do I say I'm hungry, or something like that? So I didn't know I didn't know Jose at that time, and I asked, please explain me something. He gave me few tips, and that worked for me until today. So, and then I start asking people. The people is nice, so that's why I do the same. I give back. So every time somebody asks me something, or if I can help somebody, I'm always willing to do. So yeah, that's pretty much the two decisions very important in my life. So I don't know what else to say.
Well, I gotta say, congratulations. You're doing a tremendous job. I've seen what you're doing, brother. I've seen what you're doing. I wish Loida was here for we can congratulate her on air, but let her know that we congratulate her. We're happy for her, and this is one of the biggest things. This is what we're fighting for. This is what we decide to work online. This is what we decide to work long hours, short hours, depending on the time of the day. You know, I've been at this since like 7 in the morning today, and just working on my business and actually working on my brain. I actually put a post on the morning. I had my breakfast and I had my book breakfast because we have to feed our minds. So I love it. These stories are what we are looking for. This is what the decision that Loida just made actually of leaving a job that she was there for 13 years and now saying, hey, you know what? I'm gonna embark in this journey with you, which is you're the husband, and that's what we're looking for, freedom. Okay, so I congratulate you. I appreciate your story, brother. It's a great story. Um, we're happy that you're here. I'm happy that you're here. There's reasons why we start meeting each other, especially online. I appreciate you jumping on here. I'm just very pumped. I mean, you took the words, you inspired me even more, knowing that Loida is actually working from home now. So I don't want to take too much of the time. Again, congratulations. Keep up the good work. Andres, if you want to jump on there and tell a little bit of your story, what decisions have gotten you to come to where you are right now and working online from home, and what's your story, brother?
Real quick, sorry, I have to leave. Thank you for the invitation. Sorry, I always love to stay the whole time, but I have to be back because we're finishing a website, so I really have to go back and do some stuff. But anytime you need anything, I'm here to help. And thank you for the
Well,
invitation. I like
Thank you,
it.
Jaime.
I appreciate your time, brother. Just before you leave, for the people that are watching, just let them know your website and where they can reach you at. That way, they can connect with you.
Sure, you can find me on Facebook if you write down Jaime Diaz. I'm going to be one of the first one with a nice gray shirt and whiteboard in the back. And also you can find me on noquierojefes.com or charttribe.net. And thank you very much again. See you next one.
Okay, sounds good. So we'll be
Thank
talking
you,
to you.
Jaime.
We'll be talking to you soon. Have a good one, Jaime.
All right, guys. For me, my story, well, I started studying engineering because, well, as you grow up, you either become an engineer or a doctor or a lawyer or something, some of that kind of stuff, you know? And I did my bachelor's in electronic engineering. But as I started applying for jobs, I just started realizing that my life was going to stay the same, and that my life was going to be to work with a boss, and I had to give him so many hours of my life, and I couldn't leave the pharmaceutical or the fabric or the factory because I had to be on call all the time. And I mean, we live in Puerto Rico, and this is an island. We are surrounded by water and beaches and caves and so many awesome places you can visit that for me, stuck being there in just one place all the time, it just didn't click, you know. After all those years I studied, and I really studied, I just said, this is not for me, man. This is not for me. So I started looking out to see what I can do, and I just started hustling, and just whatever it came, you know, whatever I could do, whatever I could get my hands on. I started as a waiter, I worked as a clerk, I worked, you name it. I worked in so many places. But just to not work in the same place and just stay on the same time for a long period of time. I just like to explore, you know. I am an adventurer, so I need to get moving once in a while. I cannot be stable in one place. And so I started investigating like the internet, so because the internet is it's an awesome tool that we have, and we can connect with so many other people that I said, man, there has to be something on the internet that I can do, you know, that I can exploit my talents, and I can just start making money and helping other people. But definitely, at first, it was just making money. How am I gonna survive? How am I gonna pay the food, the water, the light, the internet, my cell phone, everything? I was liberating from my family, you know, moving to my own apartment, even though it was not mine, it was renting, but. You know what I'm saying? It's just all these bills start coming up, and I said, "Oh snap! I gotta get some money." So I started doing anything I could. You know, I started learning from the internet. I started learning about how to do blogs and how to do web pages. And I saw it was so complicated at first for me. It was like I was
Andres,
like, yes.
Sorry to interrupt, but this is the power. I just had to have a pattern interrupt. This is the power of the internet. This is the power of email. This is what we're doing. I don't know if you can see that. It's actually, there you go, a little bit more. I just received a text. It's online. It's I don't want to show it, but it says here. How do I get started? Okay? I'm actually giving people my actual number. They can contact me, okay? And I put it on my email. You can subscribe to my email. I'm sorry, I just had to throw it out there. People want to get started, so there you go. You can put your phone number. People are going to contact you because what we're doing is more powerful than just us. So, I'm sorry, brother. Take it away.
Yeah, so I started investigating, you know, about the internet, and at first, for me, it looked so difficult and so complicated. All these codes and all these different languages of computer I had to know and had to learn, and I was like, oh my God, this is even worse. But as I kept on my research, I found out that if you do your research, you find this tool that helps you a lot and makes you understand everything, and then you add this tool and makes you everything even easier. But it took me a really long while to get those really tools together, you know, because I started spending money and everything and nothing, and it was all scam after scam after scam, and it sucked. But finally, I just, well, I mean, with all those scams, I learned, you know, I learned what a scam looked like, and I learned where not to put my money and where to go learn, you know. So it was a learning experience that if I didn't have the guts to just go ahead and try it, wouldn't be. I'd probably be working at some place I didn't like, you know, Burger King or Walmart or something. So I really encourage you guys to just give it a try, you know, go for it. If this connects with you and you see the powerful internet tool that it is, that we can connect with the whole planet, it's just limitless. We are limitless. We can just thrive in the way you want, you know. You just got to figure out what is it that you want. And for me, it's helping people as I make money, you know, and cover my expenses of just surviving, because just to survive it's not for me, man. I mean, I am super grateful that I have light, that I have internet, that I have water, that I have food, you know. I am super pumped that I have all those things. I'm very grateful, but the reality is I know I have my potential and inside that I can do better. I can do a whole lot better. I can help a lot of people. I can live the way I want to live, just travel the world, you know, keep experiencing experiences from love and from sharing and communities, you know. So we just gotta keep going, but definitely it takes a point in your life that you gotta make a decision, and that decision, it takes you where you want to go if you choose your right questions and your right answers. So yeah, I'm gonna keep it short today. Back to you, Jose.
Well, I appreciate your time, brother. Don't think I'm ignoring you. I'm actually, like I said, it's a great feeling knowing that we are doing things for people, that we are actually inspiring others. You know, we are live. We're doing this live. We're going to actually have people join us on a daily basis, all right? So just take it away, brother. Give me your story, brother. That way people know where you come from, what you're doing, and where we're going.
All right, before I get into my story, all right, who needs to be muted? Mr. Chewy. All right, better? That's good. All right, before I get started, I just want to say congratulations to Mr. Jesus. Brother, congrats, man. That's awesome. See, perseverance is paying off, dude. Keep it up, keep it up. Yeah, so, you know, as I heard Jaime telling his story, I wanted to, you know, I started thinking in my mind, I was like, what story can I share with you guys? And I was like, okay, I'm going to share this one. But honestly, I've never shared this online, ever. Okay, only a couple of my relatives know about this story. And I'm like, you know, we always say we're an open book, right? So I want you guys to just gain value from what I have to tell you today. Now, you know, we're talking about decisions, right? We're talking about decisions, important decisions in our lives. And I could remember when I was about 12 years old, 11 or 12, I started going to work with my dad, right? Every single day, or not every day, every Saturday, and a couple times during the week after school. So I always went to work with him, right? And my dad's the type of guy who everything needs to be perfect. If it's not perfect, you know, he got all mad at me. He yelled at me. You know, he said I was worthless. He said I couldn't do anything. He said I was going to live under a bridge. You name it. He told me those things, right? He never abused me physically. It was more of, you know, just calling me names and telling me that, you know, I sucked, right? And then something happened when I was 16 years old, right? My dad, you know, when I was 16 years old, I was going to high school. I had a part-time job at Taco Bell. I was doing martial arts. And I was in the Paso Robles Police Explorer program. So it's like a little academy type thing for, you know, for people who are like about 15 to like 18, right? They're looking to get into law enforcement. And I did all these 4 things for about 4 years. No, actually for about 2 years. And then what happened was that I was extremely stressed out, right? I was either at school, I was working, I went to karate. After karate, I went to, to the police station. And one day, my dad told me something that I will never forget, right? He came into my room and I think I was studying or I was doing something for school. And he told me, hey, you need to stop something. He literally told me to quit. He told me to quit one of the 4 things that I was doing because he said it was too much for me. And that day, I don't know what happened to me. Like, I just got mad. I was like, no. And I was stressed out. I was worried. But because he told me to quit, I made a decision, right? We're talking about decisions. I made a decision that I wasn't going to quit. I was like, you know what? Watch me. Okay? And again, like I told you guys, I was never able to satisfy him. I was never good enough for him until that day. Because that day I proved to him that I was sick and tired of his shit, that I was sick and tired of listening to all his negativity, and just the fact that he told me to quit something, I wasn't going to do it. I wasn't going to give him that right, okay? Or I wasn't going to give him that pleasure of quitting something that I loved, because I loved all those 4 things, besides Taco Bell, right? Because I was just gaining weight and getting fat because I made my own burritos, right? But, after that, guys, things just started to change. I started doing things and I kept going, and then what happened was, eventually, I kept doing well in school. I got accepted into Fresno State. I came to Fresno State. I got a bachelor's in criminology, and all of these amazing things started to happen. Now, I remind you guys, in high school, my GPA was like 2.9, right? It was crap. It wasn't that good. But I believe, something in my heart tells me that the reason why they accepted me at Fresno State was because of all the extracurricular activities that I was doing. Like I said, I was in martial arts, I was in the Police Explorer program, I was working at Taco Bell, and I was going to school. And I did all of this, like I said, for about 2 years. So I think that was the reason why I got accepted into Fresno State. And just making the decision of not giving up what somebody tells you to could literally change your life like it changed mine. And then at Fresno State, other things started happening. I started getting into online marketing, and I failed. I literally failed for 4 or 5 years again. But I remembered, I was like, I'm not going to quit, because I remember the rewards that I got for not quitting when my dad told me to quit, right? And over the last couple months, I met these great guys. I met Jesus and stuff in Las Vegas, and I'll meet Andres pretty soon. And then things just start to work out. Your life just literally just starts to fall into place, and it's perfect. But the only thing that I can tell you guys is don't quit, regardless of how hard it is, regardless of the shit that you're going through right now. Just don't give up, because if you quit, you're gonna say, what if I didn't quit? What if I would have kept going? Like I can tell you guys, what if I would have quit one of the things that I was doing? Let's say I would have quit the Police Explorer program. Maybe that was the reason why they accepted me at Fresno State. I wouldn't have graduated, with the bachelor's and gone and came to Fresno and all this other stuff if I would have quit one of those things. So whatever you guys are going through, the thing that I want to let you guys know is make the decision that you're not going to give up. Don't quit. Don't you ever give up on your goals or your dreams, right? The second thing that I wanna bring up to you guys is something that happened literally the last couple of days when I was in Mexico, right? If you guys have been following our hangouts, I was at the window and internet connection was horrible. But anyways, I was talking to my little cousin.
But we got it done. Hey, sorry to bother you, but it's power of perseverance, all right? That's what happens. Yeah. That's what happens when you're an entrepreneur. We actually had technical difficulties right now, but hey, we got her done.
Yeah, I called Jesus one day. I was on the phone while we were on the hangout. I was stealing Wi-Fi from the neighbor. The life of an entrepreneur, it's freaking amazing, right? It's awesome. But like I was saying with my little cousin, I was teaching him a lot of the mindset stuff. And yesterday, when we took my other uncle to the airport, I was talking to him and I was giving him a lot of value, and I was telling him about his power, about the power of the mind, about his intention, about knowing what you want, about all of the things that we teach you guys here. And my little cousin said something, because I asked him, I was like, let me ask you something. I was like, if you were to put a price in the value that I gave to you, what would that price be? And he said he would literally pay me 30,000 pesos for the value that I had given him. Now, when he said that, I was like, holy shit. There's something to what I'm doing. It's like the information that I was giving him was extremely valuable to him, and he said he would pay me that much for me to coach him because of the value that I was giving him. Right then and there, I made another decision. It's like, you know what? I'm going to do whatever it takes to help people, to give people the value, to share, to give, to love, to do everything it takes for people to get that, to get the value, to get the knowledge, to get the belief that they can do it. Because my little cousin now believes that he can do anything he sets his mind to. And in Mexico, it's tough, right? They get up at 5 in the morning, they go work in the tractors, they work in the fields, they do all this other crazy stuff, and they get paid at the end of the year when the harvest, by the harvest or whatever. And it sucks. And I told him, I was like, Angelito, you could do anything you want, but you have to set your mind to it, and you have to, how we're always talking is you have to not give up, okay? Just don't quit, okay? So that's kind of what I wanted to share with you guys. My biggest thing is don't quit. Another thing that I wrote down was that famous little saying or whatever is YOLO. You only live once. You only live once. Why are you going to live in mediocrity? Why don't you make a decision to live life to its fullest? You're playing it safe. You're playing it safe till you get to the grave. That's a stupid game, right? I heard that from Bob Proctor. He said everybody's playing it safe, expecting to make it safely to the grave, right? So make a decision to change your life and to actually go for what you truly want, and don't give up, because if you don't quit, you're going to succeed. I promise you, you will succeed. I don't know when, I don't know how, but I can tell you that if you have the faith, the power, the perseverance, and you keep going, you're gonna you're gonna accomplish whatever goal you want. All right, my friends. So that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you guys gain value from it. And that's about it for me. All right, guys.
Pretty good story, brother. Thank you. I appreciate you, and it's great. I'm laughing because you're talking about a little bit of your stories. And I'll tell you why I'm laughing. When I started,
I'm laughing at me, Jesus.
When I started business, I said, you know what? Who am I gonna inspire? Who am I gonna have work with me? I don't have enough. I don't even know what I'm doing. But funny enough, I'm actually gonna keep this one short because I got stuff to do. But
for once.
When Jose was telling, when Jaime was telling his story about being close to death, if I can tell you, I was born dead. Okay, I was born dead. I'm a miracle baby, so to speak, and I'm here. I was pretty much ran over at the age of 4 with no broken bones, no nothing, no bruises, no nothing. The actual car went all the way to my head, and I went to the hospital. Nothing that they can show was on the X-rays. I was fine, and then I have a background in law enforcement. I was pointed by a drunk person, with the revolver to my face. Okay, I'm here. I thank God. I got overdosed with energy drinks. I was working when I was in high school. I was working at Starbucks, and I left Starbucks at 11 o'clock at night. Got home. I had to drive an hour. I went back. I had to be there at 3 in the morning because we had a major showing. The main boss was getting there, so I had to go back. So I was drinking 2 to 3 energy drinks a day. I overdosed on that. My main artery was so swollen. I was getting so much brain to my so much blood to my brain. I wasn't getting oxygen. This is what happened when you try to get it short, right? So much blood to my brain. I was not getting oxygen, so they had to help me out. Okay, so I had a few near-death experiences. So I'm like, who am I going to inspire? Funny enough, here's Jaime that had a near-death experience. The law of attraction attracts people that are like you. Why am I saying this? Because there's a lot of people out there that are going to hear my story and they have the same thing and they believe the same thing that I believe. Who am I going to attract? Who am I going to work with? Who am I going to inspire? Well, guess what? I'm here to inspire those type of people. When you're saying that you have a law enforcement experience, and I showed you guys the other day on the Hangout, I have a picture on the back where, and I'll show you again, right here, law enforcement experience, you know, and I'm proud of it. I was in the Explorer program myself ever since I was small. I loved it, you know. I was a volunteer firefighter also. I love helping people. I'm here to help. So what does this tell me? I have a major purpose in life and I have to fulfill it, okay? A lot of my decisions that I've made were not the wrong decisions. It's just that they made me the person who I am now and the person who I'm going to be in the future, okay? My main goal right now is helping thousands of people because at the end of the day, I don't care about making I care about making millions because that's going to give me the lifestyle I want, but what's going to fulfill me the most is actually people like Jose, Andres, Jaime that are in my team. They're going to say, Jesus, you inspired me to get my business up and running. You inspired me to help others. And it's going to be a little ripple effect. Like I showed you guys earlier on my phone, okay? Somebody texted me, hey, how can I get started? Why? Because I inspired that person. The decisions that I'm making are working towards my future. We decided on Vegas, hey, you know what? We're going to be on Hangouts every day. We're going to inspire people. We're going to blow the thing up to the roof, and we're doing it. We're inspiring people. If you think that there's people not watching you, there is. Jose and I were with top earners of the company. We were smoking cigars with them, having a great time, drinking with them. I mean, I don't know if you drink or not, but hey, we are here to help you. We're here to inspire you. We're here to uplift you. At times, we don't even know what to do. I reach out to Jose. Hey, Jose, what are you doing? Can I talk to you? I reach out to Jaime. To Andres has done it to me. Okay? There's times that Andres says, hey, you know what, Jesus? X, Y, this is what I'm feeling. What do you think? I'm here for him. He's part of my team. Same thing for Jose. You know, we are family. We won't let you down. I mean, this is a business for yourself. This is for you, but you're never by yourself. All right? So that's my thing, my goal, like I've been mentioning, and I'm going to say it till I die. I'm going to leave a legacy. I am going to leave a legacy, and so are these people that are here with me. We're going to leave a legacy for everybody in this world. We're going to leave our mark, okay? We want you to join us. We're going to do it with or without you. We're going to move on and just keep on moving forward. We're going to build schools. We're going to build houses. We're going to build water wells for people that don't have those means, okay? There's going to be a day where all this is going to be documented because we have a vision. We have a vision to change the world for a better place, okay? That's one of the things that we're doing. So what about my decisions? What about my decisions? The decisions that I made in the past have made me the person that I am now. Now I wake up in the morning, read, I eat my breakfast, read while I'm eating my breakfast for I can feed my brain, for I can feed my mind with positive stuff, okay? I go to bed reading, okay? I was the type of person that I would go to bed before all this business stuff got into my life. I would go to bed even watching the news and see what was going on. What does that serve me? Okay, I do know that I need to be careful. There's a lot of people going out there and killing and doing all this stuff. Yes, I do understand that. But it doesn't serve me well. So what do we need? What do we need from you? What do we suggest you doing? Okay, it's reading. Change your mindset. Attract positive into your life. Okay, and then you're going to start seeing people join in your business. Now, one of the things that I want to say that Jose was saying, the 30,000 pesos that he's talking about, just to put it in perspective, if you don't know what 30,000 pesos equal into dollars, it's about $3,000 to $3,500 from just one session that he gave his family member. Okay, that's one thing. Hey, that's pretty much an average income in the U.S. You know, it's very rare that somebody's making more than $3,500, and you need a degree to make that much money, if not more. Okay, so
And
what I learned.
I wanted to say something. If you could mute yourself, guys, real quick. I'm echoing. Okay, great. Yeah, and that was literally me just talking to him for about 2 hours. You know, by the time we went to the airport and came back, and like I said, when he said that, I was just like amazed. I was humbled. I was like, wow, this is awesome. And all of this, all the information I shared with him was from what we say to do, right? Read, listen to audios, do all this stuff. And before I went to Mexico, I got online and I ordered my little cousin a book, right? I ordered him The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Wattles in Spanish. And I gave it to him, and when he was over there, he was reading it. And it was just like the coolest thing, right? Here he comes. He's like, hey, ya empecé a leer el libro. And he's like, hey, I started reading the book, and I like it. You know, it's talking about your mindset. It's talking about doing things in a certain way, right? If you've ever read The Science of Getting Rich, and just being able to impact somebody's life like that, like, you know, the commercials or whatever, it's like, it's honestly, it's priceless. It's an amazing feeling when we're able to do that, right? So that's kind of the last little thing I wanted to say about that. But again, it is like $3,500 or so. But again, it isn't the money. For me, it was just the happiness that I saw in his eyes, the excitement that he has towards life now. Right when I got there, he was all like down. He was all like, life sucks, right? He's like, oh, you know, I'm poor, and, you know, I'm just living in Mexico. And everybody in Mexico thinks that they have to come to the United States to make something happen. And I told him, I was like, dude, you don't. Everything is up here. Everything is here and in your heart. When you have both of these things connected and going towards a vision like we have, it doesn't matter where you're at. You could be in freaking Alaska or Antarctica or wherever. That doesn't matter, right? So wherever you're watching this in the world, you could be in the United States and Mexico and Canada, Africa, wherever you're watching this, I'm here to tell you that you don't need to be in the United States to make things happen. All you need to be here, and you need to be here. Once you have both of these connected, go. Just go for it. Don't quit, and watch what happens.
That's powerful, brother. That's powerful. And it's not about the money. Again, it's not about the money. And what I said, it's about, you know, $3,500 roughly. What I'm putting in perspective, what we're learning, what we're teaching, can make you a good income when you're sharing, when you're inspiring people. And what's going to be better than just the money, like you're saying, the feeling, the fulfillment that you're going to feel when somebody is inspired and says, hey, you know what, I appreciate you for those words that you told me, because you don't have any monetary link to it. You know, you're not saying, hey, you know what, give me $3,500. You're just inspiring that person. Okay, that's what we're talking about. So the decisions that you're making right now are what's gonna, you know, get you in your future, gonna push you forward in your future. You know, you are where you are right now because of the decision you made in the past. So now you're in the right position to make the decision for your future. Okay, it's a stepping stone. So just to end it, I got a couple of places to be right now. Just to end it, decide to join with us, decide to run with us, decide to take action for you, for your family, for your loved ones. And you can find me on Facebook, Jesus Chavez. You can find my blog, it's jesus-chavez.ws. I'll be there for you guys. If you guys have any questions, find me there and send me a message, send me a friend request, and I'm here to help you guys. So hopefully we inspired you. We love you guys. Go ahead and let them know where they can find you guys. Andres, go ahead and take it away, brother.
Yeah, you can find me at ayudandoteaserlibre.com or buildingabrandonline.com/self-mastery. You should definitely check out my blog post for today because I talk about how I put two videos, very powerful, one from Greg Braden and one from Bruce Lipton. And these are scientists that they give you information about the biology of your belief. And the other one is how your brain is connected with your heart and how they work together as one to be a very more powerful, united combo. So I encourage you to go there and just watch those videos because you're going to learn a lot. It's ayudandoteaserlibre.com. All right? Thanks. That's for me for today. Have a great one.
Am I live? Yeah, I'm good, right? Okay, yeah. Yeah, guys, you guys can find me. You could also go to my blog. I'm gonna, be uploading more videos and stuff to my blog. Jesus keeps telling me, hey, blog, and I'm like, video, and he's like, dude, just transfer your videos to your blog. So I was like, all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. But yeah, you guys can contact me. Just go to garciasfacebook.com. And, I'll pop up on there on Facebook. You guys could just hit me up on Skype as well. It's BIM7 Garcia. And like I said, if you have any questions, just contact us, right? We're here to serve. We're here to help you. If you have any questions about what we talked about, hey, what about the mindset? What about this? Or what book are you reading? Or whatever, you could contact each of us individually, and we're here to help you. Honestly, that's what we're here to do. All right, guys, so have a good night, guys. Thank you guys very much. We know that you guys gained some value from tonight's hangout, and we'll definitely see you guys tomorrow.
All right, guys, you guys have a good day. God bless you guys, and we love you guys all right? Thank you for being here, and we'll be here tomorrow at 3:30ish. Hopefully we don't have any glitches, and we're getting everything up and running. But we're here to serve, all right? So God bless you guys, and take care.